So we're in the beautiful Norfolk countryside. As you can see, what a fantastic place to be. And isn't it a real pleasure to be in a car that you absolutely enjoy driving? It's not some modern mundane Euro box. This is rear-wheel drive. It's got an inline straight six 2.5 litre engine up front, a 5-speed manual gearbox.
Sounds great.
It does sound
as
great.
You'd expect. It's when you were still very connected to the drivetrain in a car, and I don't mean that through a noise harshness way or anything like that. It's just there's not an over an amount of sound deadening or removal of the driver from the experience.
No, and the BMWs of this era, I think you can look, if you look around, the cockpits were very, very driver focused. Everything tilted towards you. They were quite forward thinking, whereas before we were used to a very flat dash. This was driver focused. It was a driver's car, and I think probably in the heyday of BMWs, these E30s had quite a long production span, all different models, from the little 2-door saloon to the 4-door saloon, the estate like this one, or touring, to the convertible, and they're very, very popular in the classic world. It's sort of a new classic, an emerging classic, a new timer, and really, really great fun. But that engine note, I don't know if you can even pick it up, but
I think they'll have a good indication of it. I think the thing for me is when you look at the heritage of a model line, you had obviously the E21 BMW came before this, then this is the E30 designation. At the top of the E30 pile was the M3, which had huge racing heritage in contemporary times. You look back and it's a real legend of a car. So you can definitely feel that lineage when you're driving around in something like this. And this is a absolutely perfect day in autumn here in the UK to take this car out for a drive. I think we might be here a little while. Guy has got an emotional tie to a vehicle like this.
Well, I remember, and I shouldn't tell my mother, but I do remember being dropped off at school one morning by my dad in the 325i, and Dad doing 100 miles an hour. I think statute of limitations had passed, so I don't think it could pop it, and it just that real, and it was a car that was very, very capable. Never told my mum, but really, really enjoyed it. And as a 12-year-old going into school, it was fantastic.
So there's a reason why so many people cite a parent as being the reason why they have a car. Oh, my dad had one, my mother had one. It's that emotional connection, that emotional bond. So if you've got it inside you and it's for a BMW 325i, don't deny it. Don't
deny it. And we've also got, just to say, this one, although it's no reserve, it's obviously a 325i manual, but we do have a slightly later E30 Touring, which is a 318i in the sale. A little bit of an improver, something that you could improve cosmetically. Freddie took that out the other day and said it drives quite nicely. So maybe there's two different E30 Tourings for two different budgets in this sale.
Exactly. So all the details at angliacarauctions.co.uk underneath the classic car tab. It's a nice big shiny new website. If you haven't taken a look at it in the last couple of months, we hope you'll notice the difference and you'll enjoy the experience. Can you hear that? We're about to hit 30, maybe 40 miles an hour. We're having a lovely time. We hope you are too. We'll hopefully see you at the sale, and if you're watching this after the start of November 2022, then check back on the website and see where we're up to now and see what's going on in the next sale.
Super. Thank you very much indeed. Cheerio.